Even though the season isn't finished yet, the NFL's never-ending obsession with international games can't wait. On Monday morning, the NFL, which hadn't said anything publicly about an officiating fiasco in the Rams-Saints NFC Championship game, announced 5 international games for next season. 4 games will be going to the United Kingdom, and the NFL will send 1 to Mexico City despite having to move Chiefs-Rams back to Los Angeles due to poor field conditions in Mexico last year. No specific dates were announced for the 5 games, but it's one of the first steps in putting together the schedule for next season. 4 NFL games going to London. Here as the full slate for the games in the UK and Mexico. At least we know the location of one of the Raiders' home games. We're almost to Super Bowl 53 and there is still no definitive word on where the Raiders will play in 2019. There has been speculation about the Raiders possibly playing all their home games in London, and given the NFL's infatuation with shipping its games overseas, it seems possible the league might like that option. Having the Los Angeles Rams go to London is a highlight. The Rams won the NFC Championship on Sunday and should be one of the best teams in the NFL next season too. Another interesting tidbit, from Jenna Lane of ESPN, one of the stipulations of the NFL awarding Tampa Bay a Super Bowl was the Buccaneers going to London, which they will do in 2019. Tampa Bay will host Super Bowl 55 in 2 years. Mexico City gets another chance. The NFL had already committed to going back to Mexico City next season, even after terrible field conditions at Estadio Azteca caused the league to move the scheduled Chiefs-Rams game back to Los Angeles. The league is sending an attractive game there too. The Los Angeles Chargers and Chiefs are AFC West rivals, fought for first place in the division this season and should again be contenders next season. It could be a huge game. It's also a significant disadvantage for the Chargers, who have a home game taken away from them, with a neutral site game replacing a road game for the Chiefs, but the NFL has never cared much about the fairness of its regular season scheduling as it gives games to England or Mexico. If you're a fan of one of the 30 teams not in Super Bowl 53, Monday's announcement of the 2019 international games at least is a sign that next season isn't all too far off. More NFL news from Yahoo. More from Yahoo Sports. Wetzel, Tom Brady's message to Patrick Mahomes report. Pacquiao may have suffered serious injury. Controversial OT rule costs Chiefs chance versus Patriots. The Rams know it was a bad call. And no, they don't care. Frank Schwab is a writer for Yahoo Sports. Have a tip? Email him at shutdown.corner@yahoo.com or follow him on Twitter. Follow at Yahoo Schwab. Subscribe to the Yahoo Sports NFL podcast, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Podcasts.